Hi there, it's June. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm wanting to show you how I made these birthday stroke celebration books diaries. You'll never forget anybody's special occasion after this. This wasn't my idea, making these. I saw a lady called Pinky O'Hagan. So if you put her name in the search bar, you will see how she made hers and all the rest of her designs, which are fabulous. I contacted her and got her permission that I could also make some. And what I've done is a few changes to what Pinky has. So this one, I made this one first actually, but this one, it's 6 inches deep, as is this, and 3 inches wide per panel. And inside we have, let me get that out the way, we have the first 6 months of the year. I've backed the paper onto black cardstock, just like how it stands out, and for the months I just typed this on the computer, so it's up to you to what size you want, and line spacing and such like. So when we turn it over, you see that's like that, but that's the back, that's the front, there's the front again, and there you are, 6 months of the year. So with a 6 by 3 inches, you will need a 12 by 12 piece of card, and then cut that to 6 by 12, and then you've got your 2 panels to make your months. That's that one. Now you see the difference there, where that's 1 page per panel. On this one I've done 2 pages because I've got actually quite a few birthdays and anniversaries each month of the year. So we've got January and then carried on the rest of the month. What I did do, and I had every intentions of keeping this one for myself, I didn't plan it very well because I was going to close it with ribbon, hence that mark there. And whatever I did not work out. So you see I haven't got a nice back cover on there, but as I said, sorry I just knocked the camera, this is mine. And the cardstock I used on this wasn't very heavy, not very thick, but once you add even just papers, it does make a big difference and really strengthens these. So that's those two. Now I need to explain why I'm showing you this one, because I was going to do it, I wasn't going to decorate the whole lot because you'd be bored stiff by the time I do that. These two, like I say, are 3 inches wide and 6 inches deep, the two I showed you. So I thought I'll make one much longer and get 1 month per panel. And while I was recording this, I was 5 minutes from the end of the recording and just happened to look up, and I'd knocked the video, and I have no idea when I knocked the video, but there was just nothing there. So I don't have any more of this paper left, and I don't really have any more of this card, so I'm sorry, I'm going to have to show you what I've got done. This is heavy cardstock, and it's 3 inches wide again, but it's 10 inches long. And excuse me, I have the pretty cardstock and then the month of the year on there, so I've got the whole month on one panel. You need cardstock. If you were going with something as large as this, you need cardstock that will measure 24 inches across and 10 inches from top to bottom. So I had 2 pieces of A3 card and cut that to size. And what you have to do is, you've got a little bit left over. You can see that, but you won't see it when the card and the month page is on there. So you need to join that. So you would score every 3 inches. Like I say, it doesn't matter if you have that little bit of overhang because we're going to join it. And then on here, I'm using teal card. This is all I have left to do that size. So it's teal card. It's like a pearlized card. It's by Creative Expressions. And then this beautiful paper is from Crafter's Companion Vintage Lace. And I've just reduced 1/4 of an inch. So the measurements you're wanting, you want 2 pieces if you were doing my size, which is 24 inches by 10 inches, so 10 inches 24. You'd need 2 pieces of card, and you score 3 inches, 6 inches, 9 inches, excuse me, on both pieces of card. Cut them to size and then score 3, 6, 9 and 12. This is terrible when you're not doing it again. So 3, 6, 9, 12, and then with the second card you're carrying on with that. With the teal card, you'll need 14 of these, 14 pieces that measure 9 3/4 by 2 3/4. 14 because you'll have 1 on the front, 1 on the back panel, and then you need 12 for the months of the year. I've got this panel, this is the back, I've got that ready. With the paper, that is 2.5 inches by 9.5. And for the months of the year, that is also 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches by 9.5. So let's pretend we've done the scoring. I have glued that onto the little bit of card that was left over. Burnish your score lines very well, and we've put the front on there. And now we're bringing it in to put the teal card down first and then the month of the year. So when you have it like this, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels. So if we're going with 1 panel per month, January, February, March, April, May, June. We need to stop at June, so that's the 6 months, and then we'll have the 6 months at the back. So we have these 2 here left over. We're going to adhere this to that. This now becomes your back panel, and let me glue this. I would normally have used Score Pal on here, but for the time of the video, and I'm so frustrated with what happened. So frustrated. This is just some paper towel I like to use to rub that down. Okay. So January, February, March, April, May, June, the back panel. We'll now turn this over. July, August, September, October, November, December. So I am going to put this on the back now, because if something else happens, I won't be a happy bunny. I'll put that there. It's like that. And let's see if I can get that in place without, maybe I hit the phone with my head and didn't realise. I like that size. And there we are. January, February, March, April, May, June. Turn that over. July, August, September, October, November, December. And when that is glued on there, you won't really notice that little line there and there. And I do need to trim that just a little bit. I'll do that off camera. So there we have our birthday books. I do apologise for the mix-up, but I loved making these. I will finish this, and I'll make some more. I think these are excellent to give as a gift, and if you go to craft fairs and have a table and you're selling your own makes, these would be lovely, especially this size, I think. But then again, it depends, you know, if you're a large, if your writing is large, you might struggle with it this size. But it's still very neat, very compact, and I'd just like to thank Pinky again for allowing me to use her design. So until the next video, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.